Well, I reckon this is the perfect time to do 73 questions with Russ Cook, aka the hardest geezer. I can't believe we're here with the legend. So, how is the man running the length of Africa holding up physically?
Mate, I'm bouncing out here, lad.
How about mentally?
Double bouncing.
What is the one thing you've learned during the time you've been away?
Mate, attack the road with ferocious ones and twos.
And I asked a question for all the gingers out there. How many bottles of sunscreen have you been through since being in Africa?
I've been through at least 3 bowls of sun cream so far.
If you could describe yourself in a hashtag, what would it be?
Hashtag stomping.
What has been your favourite African dish you've had en route?
Mapami worms.
Maccabi worms?
Mapami worms. They were lively, mate.
What is the one thing no one knows about you?
The one thing no one knows about me is I'm the most well-adapted heat ginger in the world. And I also tan like a Mediterranean boy.
Debatable. Who would you want to write your biography?
Roald Dahl, if he was still knocking about.
What has been your favourite moment from your run so far?
Running in Windhoek with about 100 locals, that was sick.
Not being with me. This one is for all the fans. We've just got to know, do you Vaseline your nipples?
No Vaseline on the nipples, unfortunately, boys.
When you're done, what is the first thing you will do?
First thing I'll do is probably go pub and celebrate with the boys.
Love it. What's your go-to party trick?
Go-to party trick is one of these ones, mate. Look at the spring in that.
Very talented. What is the best gift you've ever received?
Best gift I've ever received? My watch. My friends bought me this watch.
All right, let's go quick fire. Stairs or lift?
Stairs, obviously.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Window or aisle seat?
Window.
Sweet or savoury?
Sweeties. Love sweeties, man.
Matcha or coffee? Don't get this
Matcha.
wrong. What is your favourite colour?
Favourite colour, I'll go with light blue.
Green. What is your least favourite colour?
Red.
Weights or cardio?
Cardio, man.
Running in trousers or shorts?
I'll go with trousers.
Would you rather run at day or night?
Night.
Favourite pair of shoes to run in?
Hoka.
What is your #1 running tip for those just starting out?
Get your head out the door because it's the hardest part.
What's your favourite thing about running?
The peacefulness it brings me.
If you could have a celebrity join you for a day of your run, who would it be?
Mike Skinner.
Do you prefer running alone or with people?
Most of the time alone.
What is a skill you're working on mastering?
Communication.
What is a skill you have mastered?
Ones and twos.
What is the best day of your life so far?
The best day of my life so far maybe would be finishing the Asia to London run.
Who is your idol?
Don't have one.
If you could come back in any decade, what time period would it be?
When Jesus was knocking about.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
To time travel.
If you were a biscuit, what biscuit would you be?
I've probably got to say ginger biscuit, but I want to say chocolate hobnob.
What has been the scariest part of your African journey so far?
Getting rubbed at gunpoint was a bit lively, to be fair.
Definitely lively. Do you keep a diary?
Not really. I did before, but a bit busy at the moment.
Do you think you'll head back to full-time employment after this journey?
I will go back to working at the running charity full-time, yeah.
It's beautiful. Would you rather sing along or dance to every song you hear?
Mate, I need both. Too many vibes.
I heard you like karaoke.
Love karaoke.
What song do you want to finish to in Tunisia?
Oh, mate. Fatboy Slim, Praise You.
What's your get pumped song at the moment?
Kasabian, Underdog.
So, what is your go-to dance move? You can show us if you want.
Mate, so what I say with the dance is you want to keep it simple. Only move one body part at a time. For me, It's the hips.
All in the hips.
All in the hips. Look at that rhythm.
Would you prefer a night out or night in?
Ah, night in's too boring, mate. I've got to say night out, and I.
What's your pet peeve?
Inefficiency.
When are you most inspired?
When I feel closest to God.
Would you rather a starter and main or main and pudding?
Probably a starter and main if it's good starter.
What would be a good starter?
Mozzarella dippers.
Very specific. What is one thing that you could not live without?
Caffeine. Perfect head.
Good boy. How would you define yourself in 3 words?
Ferocious, ginger, peaceful.
What is your go-to drink on a night out?
A pint of lager.
What's the strangest thing you've seen on your run?
I saw a man with no nose and he just put a plaster there instead. That was a bit weird.
Have you cried at all on your adventure?
Not yet.
Be honest, have
No,
you?
I actually haven't.
Debatable. What advice would you give to your 15-year-old self?
Work hard and listen to what the world tells you about yourself.
It's beautiful. Let's get back to the serious ones. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookie dough.
Why are you the hardest geezer?
Because I beat my mate in a boxing match.
What is the weirdest dream you've had on this trip?
I was wrestling a cobra one time. That was mad.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
Legacy.
What makes you feel most at home?
A Tesco meal deal.
How do you unwind from running?
Sleeping.
We're at question number 60, into the home straight. What is the coolest thing you have learned from a fan?
The coolest thing I've learned from a fan, not from a fan, from a friend, but he said to me, always 1, sometimes 2, never 3. I'll let you guess what he was talking about. Beers.
Oh, really, biz?
Yeah.
How would you describe your personal style?
Ferocious.
You've used that word already. New word.
New word. Fruity.
What's the most overworn piece in your wardrobe?
Probably these trousers.
What's your favorite tattoo?
The water.
What does it mean?
Nothing really.
That question didn't count. What was your biggest concern embarking on this challenge?
That we would run out of money.
Is that still a concern now?
Not really. Hopefully
Big
not.
shot.
Yeah.
What goes through your head when running?
What goes through my head is I think a lot about legacy.
Do you spend much time at home?
No.
What's your favourite day of the year?
June the 21st.
What was your first job?
Paper round.
Why June the 21st?
Because it's the longest day of the year in the UK.
Beautiful. What would it take to shave the beard?
Nothing.
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 No amount of money.
No amount of money. Probably nothing.
Would you want people to follow in your footsteps?
Yeah, why not? If they want to. If they're about it, they've got to be about it though.
Not on the list, but when you have a kid, would you let them do what you're doing?
Absolutely.
And last question, before you carry on, one last thing. Do you ever see yourself giving up?
Mate, no chance, lad.
No chance, there you have it. 73 questions. All right, get on your run,
Let's
on your
go.
bike.